Right now, we got to get good at healing ourselves, because once we're good at healing ourselves, then we step up and we heal together as the collective. But the proving ground, the first opportunity is how well can you heal your stuff? Before we can clean the water and heal this planet and clean the air, you need to heal your stuff. I need to heal my stuff. Whatever we shift within ourselves, within our perspective, within our belief systems, then creates a shift in our outer reality of everything that's connected to that belief system. So the greatest way for us to see this in play in our lives is to ask ourselves, what is showing up less than comfortable in my life? Well, there's a belief system attached to that. And we identify what belief system would create this less than comfortable reality, and then we make a conscious choice to shift that belief system. That's empowerment. That's real. The inner-outer, it's so connected you can't get away from it. And so that's that stop, drop, and roll, or stop, drop, and bowl. You know, it's like, hey, let's get to this because the collective's waiting for us all to step up. And what I was saying about everything that we own in our emotional body, everything we believe, everything we hold as true, whether we like it or not, believe it or not, or anything else, gets pumped into the grid for all of humanity to have access to, and that creates consensus reality. So is it the collective that's really changing? I mean, it is, but it's changing from each of us as individuals expanding. That has an impact on whoever sees us expand. I mean, we teach either by directly teaching people and saying, this is how we do it. That's not the most effective. The most effective is to be in our truth, live our lives at that highest level. Doesn't matter who sees it or who doesn't. That's not why we're doing it. We're doing it because that's the way to live. That's the way to be. But then people see it. Everyone's watching everyone. We have no idea the real impact that we have, the ripples that we create. But this is what's happening. That's the evolution, because it's really based on the multitude of shifts in the individual experience of all of us. And that's the way the collective is going to change. But it changes one person at a time. There are paradigm shifts happening across the board, and it's changing our reality. All these people, lots of women that were really treated unfairly and in a way that is not in alignment with the true nature of who we are as humans, are able to take their power back. Through this movement, this is the opportunity for people to heal, the opportunity not to have guilt and shame and embarrassment, but to be able to stand up and stand in our power and say, this is what happened to me. And Trump, while I don't like him, I think he's divinely perfect for what needs to happen. He's getting humanity stirred up. Well, humanity needs to be stirred up. We get complacent, we get following the dream of the Matrix, and maybe we need some crazy off-the-handle SOB to come in and just wake us the F up and be like, okay, wait a sec, we are empowered, and that in and of itself is a paradigm shift. Meaning it may not look good, it may not feel good, it may not be pretty at all, but it's going to take us to where humanity needs to go. We live in an ever-expanding universe, and it's our responsibility is to expand with it. The importance of us being present in our lives really plays a huge role, because there's a trap in how we approach and perceive reality. We've had all these experiences and the experience we're having, and then all the future of what our experience is going to hold. And so all of it is calling for our attention. But if I'm sitting here thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, or, oh, I could have done that, or I should have done that, my seat of consciousness is in a completely different place. And we can get lost in that area, and all of a sudden it's like you're not in the present moment at all. And so just breathe. Just stop for a moment and just focus on your breath. When you are really focused on your breath, you can't be anywhere but in the present moment. And then see what's there. Everything's happening right now. ultimately we're going to experience the oneness of all that is. So it's like this tree we just learned about in Utah. It's the largest live organism on the planet, and it's an 80,000-year-old tree, but it's a Quaking aspen. It looks like a forest of aspen trees, but they're all connected to one root. So what it looks like is, for me, humanity. Because look at us, here we are, you look separate than me, you look separate than me, I look separate than all of you. And yet we're not. We're all completely connected. And we read about that tree and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's us. The bottom line for me is for us all just to really understand how connected we are, how much of a difference we make, just for all of us to find ways to step up to be that human that we can be incredibly proud of being, that isn't tied to how much can I get out of you, how can this make me better, how can this make me happier, how can this be a quick fix for me, and moves into, wow, this is really amazing that we get to have this interaction. What's it really about? What do we really have for each other?